afternoon to all the dragons. I'm grateful for the opportunity to display my products here today. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Devi Pangestu, I'm 19 years old, and I'm a student. Here I'd like to introduce an application that I like to create. The name is Secondary Family Center. Okay, which is a service that provides domestic workers or babysitters. The reason I'm making this application because it's difficult to find trustworthy domestic workers or babysitters right now. Based on my observation, we can see here. There are still many domestic worker babysitters and even irresponsible consumers who cause a lack of trust in the use of domestic workers and babysitters, even when they are under supervision of the foundation. Additionally, there are foundations that frequently defeat consumers by revoking the services of workers or babysitters. From the consumer's perspective, to maximize profits at the expense of the service user. The first you can see here, pulang tanpa pamit. This domestic worker led the tenant's home before the work contract and stole items captured on CCTV. And the second one is this nurse was caught on CCTV repeatedly beating the service tenant's child. Okay. My goal to make this application useful to any party. The first one is to assist housewives or those who require the services of domestic workers. And then the second one is to aid domestic workers who do not have a foundation in locating their whereabouts or services. Then the second, this is the advantages. The first one is it is accessible throughout Indonesia. Then the second one is simple to use or easy to use anytime and everywhere. And the third one is can short criteria be found using filter options. Can short criteria be found using filter option like location, need, contract, or service fee. Then the last one is communication. Capable of communicating before signing a work contract. This is just to make sure that the nurse or babysitter had a good communication with us who want to have a contract. Okay, how the apps work? This app functions similarly to an e-commerce or marketplace application, but it is designed for domestic workers or babysitters. The application serves as a distributor or the second party. Okay. Then, here are some summary of how it works. The first one is to use this application, employee and consumer data are required KTP. Okay, the second is the personal data of both parties will be confirmed by customer service via video call. Third, the employment contract will also apply to this application depending on how long the worker wishes to carry out the contract. Fourth, service fees will be adjusted based on worker preference. 5. The initial fee or deposit will apply or be paid if the worker arrives at the customer's location and is confirmed by the consumer via the application. 6. If the worker or consumer is dissatisfied, the employment contract can be terminated and the payment will only be returned in whole. There is the summary. This application will be very useful in the future because there are still many people who have difficulty finding reliable domestic workers, as well as domestic workers who have difficulty finding the right or suitable employer based on their work experience. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.